November 19th, 2011, and I'm just leaving our place here on the very north end of Salt Spring Island. And apparently there's a lot of places that have snow here today. So we didn't get any snow whatsoever. So let's just see how far the snow starts south of us here on the north end of Salt Spring Island. It's a beautiful morning here, and scattered clouds, a little bit of sun coming through there. Apparently some people got over an inch of snow in places here. Most people are reporting snow, so far so good. I'm driving south heading towards Ganges. I have to get into a friend of mine's garden because she lives out of town, and just check her garden for her. She's got a small tree fern there. I think I'm just going to throw a few fir boughs over top of it and just see how everything is, and see if they have snow. So right now I've driven about half a kilometer south of our place. Driving my daughter's car right now because she's got snow tires on it. Mine's scheduled to get in on Monday for snow tires. Okay, so there we are. There's a little trace of snow here. Wow, look at that. So it starts about 3/4 of a kilometer south of our place. Snow there. How about that? It'll probably get progressively deeper as we head more south. I know there's a bit of snow at Portlock Park. It's probably about an inch at Portlock Park. You can see it in there. Traces of it here. There's skiffs of snow. A little bit up in the trees there. So this would be the first snowfall of the season down here in the lowlands. I'm not super high above sea level right now. Ooh, there we go. Great fun. Not too bad here. Just a little bit up in the fir trees. Go a little bit more here. It's North End Road I'm on. Interesting to see just how many areas did get snow, and what was the and what is the greatest snow depth for the snowfall there. See some? Oh, slippery too. Okay, now it's actually on the road here. Temperature is above freezing in our place. I left at 1.4 degrees Celsius, so it is on the rise. Probably get up to only about 4 or 5 degrees Celsius today. Look at this. Looks a little bit more like winter wonderland here. How about that, eh? I'm at the 1900 block of North End Road heading south. Next main road I come up to would be Fernwood. So yeah, it's pretty slippery here. A little bit of slush, not too bad. Roads are mostly clear. I'm sure they've put salt on them. Still got to be cautious. It is supposed to get down to 0 tonight as well, so, and then back to the warm up again to seasonal temperatures. How's that? Looking kind of wintry. Wintry morning on Salt Spring Island. Personally, I can live without snow, but I mean, it does, I guess, look nice when it's up on the trees and things and it stays off of the road. Okay, so I'm coming up to Fernwood Road here. There's Fernwood there. I'm more curious to see how much they have down here at Fernwood, or not Fernwood, sorry, Portlock Park. I've had mornings where I've gone to work where there's been up to 5 inches of snow there, and we've had nothing on the north end, so not too much. It's a little, maybe just looks like maybe a centimeter here, or half a centimeter under the trees. There's not really much. Looks like they keep these roads pretty good. They, like I say, they probably got a lot of salt on them, the highway screws. So that's what a wintry scene looks like on our rock. The nice thing about Salt Spring Island, it never really gets bitterly cold here. We can get snow, and we can get some pretty good dumps of snow, but it never usually sticks around too long. And like I say, the minimum temperatures never, if they are going to get really cold, they never last long. And like I say, cold's always a matter of perspective. -4, -5 here is really bitterly cold to locals. It'd be nice if we got this at Christmas, but can't always bank on a white Christmas here. Usually about once every 10 years you can get a white Christmas. Sometimes sooner if you're lucky, but if you want it. So I'm right beside St. Mary's Lake now. It's the largest lake on the island. It's one of 11 lakes, freshwater lakes here on Salt Spring Island, for those of you who've never been here before. It's very nice. Nice scene over there across the way. I'm sure there's a lot more snow up on the hills, for sure, as you increase in elevation. Right now I am increasing in elevation a little bit, and as we get to Central it is farther in from the ocean, so it's always a little bit colder spot. Also windy in there too, but that's pretty calm right now. Doesn't that look nice? Gotta love this little Toyota Tercel. Isn't that picturesque? Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Gotta love the beauty of video too. Capture the moment. I can look back on this in the future. Evergreen trees, the conifers look nice with the snow on them. Unfortunately, when we get heavier snow, it's wet and heavy. Always the snow is wet and heavier, and it bends down and breaks things. The branches and the trees fall on the lines. See, it's heavier here now, the snow on the side of the road. Look at this as we're getting towards Central. Yeah, definitely more of an accumulation. Wow. Yeah, what a difference it makes, huh? You can really see the microclimates when you're driving. You can especially feel them on a motorcycle. But just driving in a car, you can see where the frost sits or the snow's deeper. So this is Central. There's my park. There's Portlock Park. Right there, that's right. Mow the playing fields. They're covered in snow right now. Looks like I didn't have to line them for soccer, because we're not going to be playing soccer. There's the golf course, open year-round. It'll be interesting to see how much snow they got down at sea level in Ganges. I'm heading down, now I'm on Lower Ganges Road, so North End Road once we hit to Central. Same road, but the name changes to Lower Ganges. Yeah, I gotta admit it does look nice, but I am a person that does prefer the tropics. I'd be much happier now if I was sitting on a beach in Hawaii, or maybe even better in the botanical garden, looking at my favorite palm trees. Coming around here, there's Booth Canal Road down there. We're still on Lower Ganges and heading towards Ganges. Yeah, it looks like most places did get some snow here. Wow. The weather's nice though. We didn't even get any rain last night. Nothing. Just dry. I'll be surprised if they have this much down by the water. So I'm a little bit higher elevation right now. You know, I would imagine 100 feet above sea level, something like that. Maybe a little over. Yeah, maybe a little over 100 feet above sea level. So I shouldn't really say higher elevation. Police station. Yeah, they got a bit of a dumping here. Upper Ganges Center there. Problem is people panic when we get snow. They don't know how to drive in it here on Salt Spring Island. You get like an inch and everybody just freaks right out. Grocery stores are packed. They seem it's like the end of the world. So they got to stock up on food. Okay, so now we're going downhill. Well, actually, you know what? I was probably a couple 100 feet above sea level there. So we're going to go down into Ganges now and just have a quick look. And you know, well, actually, I'll pull right into Grace Point, right where the palm trees are, and we'll see what it looks like. Clean these windows. See where I'm going. As you can see, it's only 11 minutes and just a little over 11 minutes to drive from my house to town, so not so bad. So I'm in Ganges now, entering Ganges. You can see there's maybe a little skiff of snow here and there, but pretty much nothing. Makes a difference. You can really see the microclimate. So you get down by the water. Got some protesters here. I don't know what they are. The raging grannies. Come on, car, let's go. Time's running out here. So there's mowing. So it looks like there's not really much. There's a little bit on the roof there. I'm right in Ganges right now. See where the palm trees, lots of palm trees. Around here there's some palm trees there. There's more beside Mowats. There's the main drag. There's palms over there. Main drag of Ganges. And let me just go straight here. And we'll just see what it looks like at Grace Point. And that's my final destination. There, to show you the microclimates. There's up in the hills, down the parking lot. So Ganges, there's just a little bit, looks like more like a heavy frost on the roof. And there's the palm trees at Grace Point, big eucalyptus trees. A lot milder down here, you can feel it too, right down by the water. So that is November 19th, 2011. I'm in Ganges on Salt Spring Island. That was a drive from the very north end of Salt Spring to town.